Hello my loves, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. Hi, hello, my name is Loey, and no, you did not step into a time machine and go back to like 2014. I really just wanted to make a morning routine. I don't know, I love morning routines. I love like seeing what other people do the minute that they wake up for their beauty, their, you know, just personal lives, everything like that. And I wanted to kind of do an all-in-one video as well where I show you my current skincare, my makeup, how I curl my hair. So I literally had just washed my hair. I hadn't worn makeup in like 2 days and I was like, today's the day. I'm just gonna get ready and show you guys my process from the minute that I wake up until the minute that I'm out the door. This isn't sponsored by some spin brush, no shade to anybody. This is like not a video that anyone like forced me to film. I just really wanted to film it and show you my current morning routine. So without any further ado, let's jump straight into it. So this day in particular was so calm and peaceful waking up because the only dog I had with me was Maka, because I was on a little trip away from home and the rest of the doggies were being sat by a sitter, but little Miss Maka was with me, and she is just my partner in crime. She is my best friend in the world, and every single night she sleeps with me, so every single morning she wakes up to tons of cuddles and kisses. As much as we both love our time snuggling together, the minute that I say, do you want to go for a walk? She is rearing and ready to go outside. Now, normally, if we're being totally honest, if I'm home, this takes me a lot longer than just 10 minutes because I do have other dogs. So walking everyone takes me quite a while, but today it was just Maka and I against the world. Sometimes I shower at night, sometimes I shower in the morning, but lately I have been showering in the morning because it's been really nice out, which means I can walk the dogs for longer, which naturally means sometimes I work up a sweat and I want to get clean again. So today I'm using my Twisted Peppermint shower gel from Bath & Body Works, which I love, and I'm also going to shave using my Skintimate shave gel. It's thebomb.com. I also currently am washing my face with Purity Made Simple. But once I'm out of the shower, it's time to start my skincare routine. I spray my face every single day with rose water. I love rose water. It gets my skin a little bit moist for my next step, which is actually toning my face or using toner on my face, however you want to say it. I really like this rose witch hazel right now, but there are other things that I cycle through. This is really affordable and you can find it pretty much anywhere. While I wait for my toner to kind of sit into my face so I can moisturize and do my serums and all of that, I will go ahead and brush my teeth. And lately I've been using this Crest Gum Detoxify. No shame, I have been struggling a little bit with sensitive gums lately. I guess I've been brushing and flossing a bit too hard recently, so I've been trying to take it a little bit more gently on my poor little teeth. So now my cat Lupin has joined me as I'm voicing over, so if you hear a little bit of purring, don't mind that. I am going to go ahead and use my serum. Right now I'm using this one from Drunk Elephant. It is very hydrating, but also very expensive, so I'm currently just sort of testing it out to see if it is worth the crazy high price tag. Moving on, I was really debating whether or not I wanted to condense my skincare routine, but I'd rather just be honest with you guys about how much I genuinely layer on my skin. Every single day after I do a serum, I do some kind of gel moisturizer. I love the Clinique Dramatically Different Gel Moisturizer the most. Sometimes I'll use a Neutrogena one if I'm out of the Clinique one, but no matter what, I will follow up on top of my serum with a gel moisturizer. And then on top of that, I go ahead and I apply my eye cream. To finish it all off, I apply what I would call my proper moisturizer, which is almost always the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Plus Lotion. I don't really know. It's literally everything to me. I think it is the most moisturizing thing I've ever put on my face, but I genuinely, like, no matter what moisturizer I use, I always have to do extra steps. Like, that is how parched and dry my skin truly is. So after I have rubbed that into my face and the excess into my hands, I will follow up with my deodorant, but you guys don't really need to see that step. You know how to put on your deodorant probably. Then it is time to get started with my hair. I always like to do my hair before I do my makeup, and that's just a personal preference, but I'm gonna start off with my Chi 44 Iron Guard, hands down the best heat protectant spray I've ever had in my entire life. I heat
style my hair really regularly, at least once a week, I'd say. And I mean, I feel like that's pretty regular. Sometimes twice a week, sometimes even more than that. This stuff really helps protect my dry, damaged, colored hair. So I spray it into my hair and then I make sure it is fully saturated through the entire head of hair just using my brush. Then it's time, after everything's detangled and heat protected, to start curling. And I like to use a little 1-inch curling wand. This one is from T3. It comes with a ton of attachments. And I did a really bad job, excuse me, of showing you guys how I just quickly wrap the hair around the curling iron. But I think my real trick to how I curl my hair isn't in like the way that I wrap. It's that I wrap most of my hair away from my face, starting at my chin. This way the curling iron never really comes up too high and I don't get a super curly Q kind of look, which is a cute look. I just don't do it that regularly. You can see that last piece I curled towards my face, but then the next one I'll curl away from my face. I'll typically do 1 to 2 pieces on each side towards my face just to give it a little bit more dimension. But yeah, you can see I kind of started a bit too high and then immediately moved the iron down so I could curl it the way that I want. So then this is the final piece towards the front of my face. How easy was that? It literally takes me no time. I go ahead and I quickly hairspray everything in place. I really like this L'Oreal El Net satin hairspray right now because it feels like nothing. This is what the final look looks like. A little bit curly, maybe a little bit too curly for me, but I will leave it exactly like that and not disrupt it and not brush through it. Just quickly pull it back out of my way so that I can start on my makeup. I moisturize my lips before I start my makeup just using my current fave Fresh lip balm, but I also love a good chapstick. I am then going to prime just using my Too Faced Hangover Priming Primer. Yeah, genuinely, are you even surprised it's another hydrating step? Then I will mix together my foundation. Every single time that I do my foundation, I feel like I mix together 2 different ones. And most of the time it is the Marc Jacobs foundation concentrate with something else. I love that foundation. I love the texture. I love how easy it is to blend into the skin. But I also feel like it's a little bit too thick for me. So today I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Hydrating Foundation. So a very affordable, inexpensive foundation that you can get for like $5, and then a very, very expensive foundation that's like 10 times the price. But I quickly mix them together on the back of my hand, then apply the whole concoction to my face, and then blend it in using my favorite Morphe buffing brush. And you can see how quickly this foundation truly blends into the skin. It takes nearly no effort. Then I will go in with my concealer. Every single time that I do concealer, I wear this Maybelline Instant Age Rewind in the brightener shade because it has a bit of a pinky tint to it and it really helps to cancel out dark circles. Then I will go in with my Tarte Shape Tape. Lately I've been using the color Fair Neutral Fair, something like that. Then I will blend it in using a beauty blender or one of the Real Techniques blending sponges. And a quick tip is after I blend in the concealer, I will take the other side of the sponge, like the more flat or rounded side. I will use like any foundation left on the back of my hand, or if I'm out, I'll just dab a little bit more on the back of it. And then I'll go over my whole face with that beauty blender just to really help the foundation sink in. Okay, talking too much. I'm gonna prime my eyes using Urban Decay's Primer Potion thing in Sin. I really like this because it has a bit of a sheen and it helps to keep my shadows on all day. Then it is time to set the under eye before I start making crazy faces and creasing all over the place. Lately I've been using this Laura Mercier setting powder, but to be perfectly honest with you, I kind of prefer my Peach Perfect from Too Faced. Then I'm going to use my Rimmel Stay Matte powder, favorite powder of all time. Lately I've been using the color Natural, and I'm just going to pack that onto my face using a kabuki brush. Then I'm going to use my bronzer. I use the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in the shade Light Bronze, and it always looks a little bit crazy at first. I use a very heavy hand, and then I sort of just buff and blend away using my face powder in a little bit. But I kind of start off, like I said, with a pretty heavy hand. I just bronze the outer perimeters of my face, so right there on the cheekbones. Can you guys hear the puppies playing? This is a very pet-filled video, I swear. Like I said, I'll hit that area under the cheekbones. I feel like this side looks particularly crazy. Does anyone have like a better side of their face where makeup just applies better? I'll hit that side of my forehead with the bronzer, and then I will go underneath my jaw with a little bit. Then I will also quickly just contour out the sides of my nose. I'm not like great at this. I just do it to give a little bit more dimension to this area so that everything looks seamless. I will then take a slightly darker bronzer and go right under my chin one more time, just to really mask that double chin. Then I'm gonna move into my eyebrows, and I kind of like to finish up my base before I start on anything else, which is why it's like base, contour, brows. I start out with a brow pencil. This one is from Anastasia, and I've been using the color Caramel lately. You might be able to tell here in a second, I literally switched eyebrow pencils. Like the other one, the spoolie had fallen off and everything. It was so done. But anyway, I'm going to quickly fill out my brows, and I like to kind of underline the bottom, then outline the top of them, and then mix it all together with a brush. Then I'm going to go in with a powder. Again, this is super extra. You don't have to follow every step. It's just that I'm an extra gal and my makeup reflects that. I'm going to go in with the lighter shade in this little Urban Decay brow box first. I really like this combination of doing a lighter shade on the inner corner, just really kind of fluffing out the brow, then taking the darker shade on the outer corner. Enough with those eyebrows for now. Let's jump into the eyes. Lately I've been using the Morphe, is this the Grand Glam palette? I think that's what it is, the 24 color Grand Glam palette. And I'm going to use 2 shades in that, just quickly dip my brush into each one as you already saw, and then I'm gonna work on my crease. And I really like to take this color into the crease, really make it nice and warm and smoky. Then I'll take the same shade just right under the eye and make some really interesting faces while I do it. Then jumping into my basically empty LoeyLane palette, I have used this thing to the bones. I'm just going to take that color to highlight. It's my favorite like white highlighting shade to buff out my brow color and also soften my crease. I'm going to buff over that crease one more time. Then I'm going to go into my shimmer shade. And actually normally I'd use a brush, but today I used my finger because I forgot a shader brush on this trip and I actually liked it a little bit better. Hello, fingers are the best tool. So I'm gonna put that like champagne-y rose gold shade onto the center of my lid just using my fingertip. Then I'm gonna go into this lighter color. This is more of a like white champagne, and I'm gonna put that onto the inner corner to meet that rosy shade. Time for my liquid eyeliner, which I've used this NYX liner for a few years now and I really like it. I'm using the matte one currently. Before that I was using the Collection Noir, but I think they discontinued it. I don't know. I'm just going to quickly line the top of my lids with that, and then it is time to sort of finish off the face. So first off, I'm going to apply this Papa Don't Peach blush from Too Faced. It is one of my all-time favorites, literally all I've been using lately. I'm so excited about this because I ran through an entire NARS highlighting palette recently and found this Milani one that is a perfect dupe, if not even slightly better. Look at how blinding and bright that highlight is. I mix the first 2 shades together, like the white gold and the proper gold. Then I will hit the top of my cheekbones with that, the like bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, my chin, and I will also put a bit right above the arch of my brow. I'll also use that to highlight my inner corners to kind of finish off my eye look. And look at how like stunning and dewy this makeup suddenly looks. And it's like, there's no dew in sight. It is matte, sister. It's just all that highlight. Finally, I'm going to finish off my brows. I'm using the Benefit Gimme Brow lately in the color 3.5 because it has a bit of a warmer, more auburny tint. So it really helps my brows to match my hair as best they can. Then I set my makeup in the most extra way possible. I used 2 separate setting sprays. First off, I used that Hangover one from Too Faced. Then I'm using the All Nighter from Urban Decay. Lastly, after I've curled my lashes, I'm going to apply some mascara. It doesn't really matter what kind because I wear false lashes almost every single day, but I have been using this Milk Makeup, actually I'm not sure of the name of it, but I think it's their only mascara. So I've been using it a lot lately and it's pretty good. It has like fibers in it, so sometimes it'll irritate my eyes, but most of the time it's totally fine. My lashes are 9.9 times out of 10 the Ardell Studio Effects Demi Wispies, and I love them. I have put them on in this clip. I always just put them on off camera because it takes me a little while, but after I pop them on, that is it for my eyes. I'm lining my lips using Candy K from Kylie Jenner Cosmetics, and then I'm topping it with Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in the shade Crush. And that is really my every single day makeup. Like if you ever see me filming a video, anything, most of the time it is this exact look. After I finished up my makeup, I will go ahead and let down my hair or style it however I'm going to do for that day, but most of the time I use this Paul Mitchell Super Skinny Serum. I feel like it doesn't add a lot of weight to the hair, but it does make it shiny, and it helps me to brush through those curls so they're not quite so tight. That's it for my hair and makeup. For my outfit, you might have been able to tell in that last clip I was wearing something else, but I changed my mind last minute on what I wanted to wear this day. So I wound up wearing this really cute top. It's from Fashion to Figure, and I have a love-hate relationship with the bell sleeves because while they are so cute and I think give a lot of volume to the outfit, they also kind of get in the way of everything, I'm telling you. I then tucked it into this skirt, and I got this from City Chic on Black Friday. And I really like it a lot. It's a little bit short in the back. I wound up, the next time that I wore this look, wearing it with leggings. But this day, I wore it with my thigh-high boots from Torrid, and that is my complete look. Then for breakfast this day, sometimes I'm so hungry in the morning. Sometimes I can't be bothered with a full breakfast. So there are days where I will cook a proper meal, but there are other days like this day where I just had an RX bar. I had the blueberry flavor. My coffee, don't mind my switch, is a latte with almond milk and an extra shot of espresso plus 3 pumps of sugar-free peppermint. Then I have my perfume of the day. Lately I've been wearing Paris Amour along with the Lancôme La Vie Belle. This one is pretty much empty. I'm actually really proud of myself for almost going through the whole thing. And then I'm ready to go out the door.
I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I love you all so very much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.